Hello to my beautiful collective and welcome to a message. I felt called to pull some cards for you and to provide a lovely little transmission. I have been shifting a lot lately. I went through a really big shift overnight, honestly, from yesterday to today. Really just shifting into the frequency, the energy of love. And really deeply going into a state where I am love, where I am allowing myself to deepen into that and to let my body and being take me through action into the frequency of that, whatever that may mean. So these cards, mouse and deer, that's what this means. Okay. I didn't know why I just brought that up for a second. When I'm reading, everything is just kind of connected, so I trust it. I might be talking to people who are scared of love. 444, it's 444 right now. I might be talking to people who are scared of love, scared of your own love, scared of your own heart. Nervous about what it means to open your heart up and to trust in life. Maybe you've been hurt before. Look, the world can be so difficult. The world can be so daunting. I mean, look at it right now. So many things can cause us to close our heart, to stop believing in love, or to start believing that love is something that is scary, something that is painful. But it's love that heals us. It's love that gets us through the difficult times. It's love that takes us out of pain. Love heals it. I think we mistake love and vulnerability for this. Our ego mistakes it for weakness, right? We get so scared. It's so normal. But love is so big and it's so strong. If there's anything I've learned from this frequency that I've been able to tune into, it's that love is strong. It's the strongest force in the universe. Everything is made of love. It's fierce, it's passionate, it's intense. And when we live in love, when we operate in love, when we speak from love, it's courageous. It has a gravity. It has a force against darkness, against what does not belong within that frequency. This is your journey. Turtles have been coming up for me a lot lately. Turtles as a spirit animal. I just learned the other night, actually, that within the creation story for the indigenous peoples here of North America, Turtle Island, the moon is reflected on the shell here. These compartments, there are 13 compartments or little hexagon things on the turtle's back that reflect the 13 moons of the year. They believe in the 13 moons of the year. And then there's 28 of them, representing the 28 days of the moon cycle. Very fascinating, very interesting. So the moon could be significant for you. We're in Cancer season. The moon is very significant at this time whenever you're watching it, but during Cancer season, the moon comes into focus. Our emotions come into focus, our inner nature, home, and the soft emotional parts of life. I have Foresight and Anima Mundi here. Dragon's Blood and Coca. You might be somebody who sees a lot more than the average person sees into the beyond. The Anima Mundi is all that could exist. And you are able to see, that could be part of this fear. You're able to see the state of the world. You're able to see the bigger picture from a bird's eye view, what's going on. You're able to see maybe more, again, than what the average person sees. And that can be beautiful, and you can see the beauty and the intricacy, but it can also cause you to fall into this mouse energy a little bit, to have anxieties, to have fears about what could happen because there's so many options. You can see so much sometimes that it causes you to shut down a little bit and to close off. But remember the deer, nurturing, motherly. Children and nature balance her out. Children and nature. Think of the aspects you find in children and nature. It's innocence. It's love. It's intuition. It's softness. It's play. It's just untouched natural beauty. The divine in its purest form you'll find in nature and children. I have sensuality on the bottom of the deck here too. Mandrake, sensuality. I find myself doing this a lot where we get into the mind, we get afraid, we get thinking about these situations that are happening in the world or happening around us, or whatever difficulties we've been through or that we're going through. Every time, it is grounding. It is falling back into sensing what is here now. In a healthy way, exploring my senses, exploring everything that life has to offer here in the physical realm that allows me to ground into then a deeper connection to my spirit, to my heart. Because if you're somebody who sees deeply into the spirit realm, you're somebody who sees deeply into all of it, you're kind of up here a lot, you see everything kind of to the point that it can cause you some anxiety, some fear. It's grounding that is needed. And that can feel difficult. It feels difficult for me to ground sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, wait, hold on, no, I need to see more, I need to know more, I need to understand more. That's the mind, it always does that. But our true self, our true soul knows that we are human beings and we're here having physical experience. And it's so important to ground down. It's so important to feel yourself here. And that's how your heart connects. That's how you connect to love. That's actually how you see more. Because now you're not just seeing everything through the mind. You're understanding on a physical level with all the knowledge you have, with what you see, that all is one. And that you're not alone up here in your mind. You're never alone up here in your mind. That's another thing. That's an illusion we fall into sometimes, is feeling like we are alone in the mind. When the reality is, we are actually always connected to everything all around us. And we can feel that through our body. I heard someone say that the other day. The mind tries to figure things out and sees itself as separate, but the body knows that it's connected. The body is like a way for you to feel part of everything again. practice grounding into your body. Practice getting to know your body. Practice loving your body. We don't do this enough. I love you, body. I love you. Tell your body you love it. Tell the physical world that you love it. You love that this, me here right now, this table, it's right here, these cards, I feel them. It's all here for me. It's all here for us. This message feels so whimsical. It feels so, this is like a different energy than I'm used to kind of being in for these. And I hope this is making sense. When I channel sometimes, I don't remember anything I'm saying, so. Yeah, you're on a journey to your heart, to opening up to love more, because that's your power. Your true power is in the heart. It's in being able to feel the interconnectedness of life and play in that and work in that. And fear is the only thing that stops us. Fear of the little things, fear of the minutia, fear of the details, fear of things that probably won't even happen most of the time. And what causes fear? Your thoughts. Your thoughts, your mind, your racing mind. Ideas about things that have happened before or could happen. And you do not understand, we don't understand, because we're so steeped in it, how deeply the media and the messaging we get in the world affects this mind, this fear. We're fed it constantly, everywhere we go. Everything is about fear. Even in simple ads, marketing. It's everywhere, and the fear is, it's like you need this thing to be happy. You need this thing, or else something's going to happen, or you need this thing. Everything is that this is what you need, or else. You need to be this way, or else. And it's all just fear. Trying to make you separate. Less whole than who you are, just as you are. You have the capability in your heart and your being to have everything you need. You have everything you need. You are the I am. You are this I am consciousness, that I am whatever I want to be. You design it. When you get deep into meditation, when you get deep into stillness, when the mind is quiet, you're able to see it clearly. I am whatever I want to be. You say, I am love, like I did. I am love. I am love. And I am deepening in love. I want to see how deep love can go. And then it's like you say that, and instantaneously, if you let the momentum of that build, your body and reality around you, it starts to shift. It does. It starts to take you into that. It's like, you want to see it? Okay. You gave us the command, I am love. All right, we'll show you. And it's not even like something else showing you. It just is, because you said it. Because that's how powerful you are. You are whatever you want to be. You have the power to do that in your heart. In love. You're learning how to love deeper. It's infinite too. The levels of love are infinite. That's something I saw in my meditation last night too. Love is infinite. And the levels you can go are endless. The bliss you can experience is endless. You can just keep going. You can just keep getting better and better. That's the joy of life. And all it takes is you realizing it. You realizing, I am this love. My mind tells me all these things. The mind is the resistance. But if you can get your mind on your side and realize you are consciousness behind the mind, and you get the mind as a tool rather than ruling you, ooh, baby, life's gonna be good for you. Life's gonna turn out real good for you, because now you understand that you are the creator, the controller, the master of your reality. The Hanged Man. And Temperance. Once you see it, you know you can do anything. This perspective is upside down from how we normally see life, from how we've been taught to see life, most of us anyway. This whole reading is turning into like a universal teaching, but I love it. We are taught in our world that to make something happen, to be happy, to feel good, to feel love, to feel okay, to feel safe, that we must strive, we must strive, we must strive, we must try harder, we must work harder, we must get ourselves organized better, we need to be better, do better, change ourselves to be this way, look this way. All in the mind. We must organize, we must plan, we must chatter. That's all mental chatter. Our world operates based on mental chatter. You can see it very clearly. We're taught this in our schools. We're taught this by all kinds of powers that be. Mind. All mental. Someone's making funny sounds upstairs. That's kind of like what it's like, though. It's like just constant noise and distraction, right? But the truth is, that running around in the mind, that distraction is resistance to what you're really wanting. Because at a deeper level, what we want is to be. We are beings. We want to be and to just live in life as it is and to be the conscious creators of our own realities. But we don't understand that. I was just having a conversation today about how so often we become addicted to our problems because the ego is addicted to the problems. It can only exist with problems. And so I'll see people trying to figure something out in their life, trying to figure out an issue they have. And it's like they will try to solve it through every external means possible, like new thing after new thing. Oh, it might be this, maybe it's that, maybe it's this. And never can they land in the realization that it's an internal job. It's about slowing down, slowing down and listening within, going within, and realizing it's not about working harder, it's not about pushing further, it's not about finding more options externally, it's not about trying to figure it out outside. It's all in here. It's all in you, your consciousness. You control your mind with your consciousness. You decide, I am this. The minute you decide, I am this thing, it's instant. It's just how well can you get out of the way? How well can you get your mind out of the way? How still can you stay to allow now the creation and the unfolding of that thing? That's literally all life is. It's upside down from how we normally see it. We think we have to do all this stuff to have the thing first. But it's actually interestingly, how little can you do in your mind? How out of the way can you get to allow the seed to grow? You plant the seed with the thought. You say, I am this thing. I am love. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am joy. I am the experience of all the things I desire, even the things I don't know I desire. That's the thought, that's the seed. You plant it, and then you get out of the way and you allow it, and you nurture it. You nurture it by protecting its frequency, protecting its flow. Because it begins to flow. The minute you say it, the minute that you get into that state, it starts to flow. It literally starts to create. I watched it happen in a meditation very clearly. Your body starts to change. The energy starts to shift. But instantaneously, your mind also will come back in and go, whoa, 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 whoa. No, we need to do this first. We need to figure that out first. Or maybe this isn't what's really happening. Maybe I shouldn't let go. Maybe I need to like stay. Your mind is what blocks you. We're all running around in this life thinking it's mind that is getting us somewhere. Mind is blocking us from, it can do some pretty interesting things. It can do some pretty great things, but it's blocking us from our full potential, from just flowing, from our heart song, from our true essence, our greater essence, because our mind is such a small part of us. It's a tool. It's not who we are. This message, it's big. It's big, big, big. I feel it. Ace of coins on the bottom. Yeah, the seed. That's the seed. All you have to do is plant the seed. And then you water it. You nurture it. And then a lot of it is watching it. I garden a lot. Listen, when you garden, you plant a seed. And all you can do is wait. All you can do is give it the right conditions and wait. So giving it the right conditions, the seed being the thought, the idea, all you can really do is just give it the conditions to grow, which is stillness. Maintain stillness, maintain flow, be open, keep that open channel. Don't let your mind overrun the idea. Don't let your mind shoot it down. Don't let your mind try to get all involved and make it happen. This is the challenge, right? It's like our mind wants it to be anything else. Our ego wants it to be anything else but that. And you'll see so many people fighting this notion. I've seen it so many times where people will fight this idea that manifestation is in the mind. They're fighting the idea that we can just create with our minds and just do nothing. What? Because the ego is threatened by that. The sense of self that you have now, the comfortable life you're living now. I made a message about this the other day. You die. The ego dies. The old you dies. The old life dies the minute you let go and let the flow happen. Let the flow of the ideas, the creation, the emotions come through. We don't like death. We don't like to talk about death. We don't like the idea of death. But this is a type of death. Where else are we going here, Spirit? This feels a lot like the message to me. It went from like this cutesy little this cutesy little like, oh yeah, you know, we are all love, which is, I mean, it's not just cutesy, it's strong, it's powerful, it's beautiful, but now we're getting into like the nitty gritty of the mechanics of the universe. All right, cool. 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay, so 10 of Swords in reverse, it's like resisting that inevitable end. Okay, look at this card. You see how the swords are all like in his back? That's like what our mind does to us a lot of the time. Our mind will keep us in this prison. It's like a sword that's like pierced through you, just keeping you stuck. All these thoughts lodged in you. It's like, I can't move, I can't do this, I can't do that, I have to do this. And it'll keep you stuck, or it'll keep your creations very limited. The thoughts, the mind. And when I say mind, it's not always just in your head either. The mind can be felt through the body too, through like heavier emotions. It can be that feeling of discomfort you get when you're trying something new. Like mind has its way of sinking into the body, and Anyway, that's like a whole other conversation. That's a whole other topic. But that's why we say, just because you're afraid of something, just because something feels uncomfortable, does not mean it's wrong. It can just mean that you're coming up on something that you haven't experienced before, or that your manifestation, the idea, what you really want is wanting you to break through it, but it's like the mind's holding it in place, that dam. The mind is like the dam. It's like, no, we must stay closed. We can't let it open. It's flow. Page of Swords reversed here. That's like your mind just being like, no. The more, immature mind being like, no, we can't do it this way. This is the way it has to be. It must be this way. Logic, overly rational. The logic and the rationale, when it is in its highest form, feels built into the flow. It doesn't feel like this separate thing that's being all like squirrely and thinking and going over everything. When the mind is in alignment with the heart, it becomes part of the flow. It's built in. The questioning, the discernment, the logic, the rationale, it just knows. It becomes almost like an intuition in itself, if that makes sense. This whole reading feels it's so flowy. It's hard to put into words, but I think whoever's watching it this far obviously is enjoying and needs this, or it's resonating. It should feel like confirmation in your heart. It should feel like flow. It's funny, when I do these readings, I feel such sensation right now. It's almost like a burning sensation in my chest, but it's like a fire. It's a good fire. Anything else, Spirit? 6 of Cups. What lit you up as a child? That just came through for me. On the bottom of the deck, it's so easy in adulthood to fall into this energy, to become internally impoverished with, again, the way the world is, with being so reliant on the mind that we forget what our childhood dreams were, what our inner child craves, what we always longed for. And not even what we always longed for, but just what we always felt, what we felt joy in, what we felt fun in, what we were following, because it was the beat of our heart's drum, our heart's rhythm. Remember that. You can become that. You are that. Your inner child still exists within you. I am. I am the person this child would be proud of. I am the person this child wishes they had. I am somebody that my child self would see and go, I'm so excited to be that person when I grow up. You are. Because you're all of it. And you can be all of it. Anything you want, you are. And all it takes is just settling this mind. This mouse just nitpicking and looking around. Just go, shh. I hear you. But you're going to feel a lot better when you trust in this greater interconnectedness of the heart. Mind, you will be of much more use when you trust and when you surrender. To the flow. I think that's your message. I love you so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.